Hey, today's one of those days in which I really don't want to work, but I'm going to show up anyway. I'm just an average guy trying to make $100,000 online only using things like Amazon and YouTube, and I'm posting about it every day until I do. And today, I really didn't want to make a video. Just one of those days where I have enough going on my plate that it's like, well, there's only so many things that you can do in a day, and something's got to give a little bit, right? But I made this commitment. I'm gonna make a video every single day until I make $100,000 in a year, and I'm sticking to it. Yesterday on Amazon and YouTube, I made $64, and that's quite a bit less than my goal of $274 per day. That's what you need to make in order to make $100,000 in a year. But it's progress, right? And actually, yesterday, I didn't, record any videos in order to contribute to that total. This channel right here isn't monetized yet, so this channel isn't making money, but I do have 3 other monetized YouTube channels, and they all contribute a little bit. And I'm an Amazon influencer, so I get commissions whenever products sell from the videos that I've already made as well. And the thing is, today, I just woke up and thinking, man, do I really need to make a video today? And the thing is, yes, I do. It's not that I have to. I mean, I'm 43 years old. I have income from other sources. Our bills are paid. We're doing just fine, all that kind of stuff. But this is a goal that I have. And I know from previous experience that if you show up every day, if you make a goal and say, I'm going to do this, if you start compromising, it's not going to go as well. Because one day compromise, no big deal, right? Sometimes that one day can turn into 2 days, which turns into a week, which turns into a month. And then before you know it, the goal that you had to set for yourself that I'm gonna do this amount of work and I'm gonna see these results as a result of that, it just kind of goes on the back burner and never happens. So as an adult, as somebody who shows up to work and says, I'm gonna keep on doing this even if I don't feel like it, I'm applying that same thing to YouTube. And really that's the mindset that you have to say, if I want to make something out of this, if I want to, make a significant income, then I need to treat it like it's a job. Now, for a lot of people, they don't have the luxury of treating it like a full-time job, and I don't either. It's not full-time for me. But you have to say, at least I'm going to treat it like a significant part-time job. And until you do that, you might not see the results that you want to see. Now, obviously, we'd all like to see our channels blow up overnight, but realistically, for most people, they have to just put in the reps. They have to put in the grind and say, even if I'm not getting the results, even if I don't feel like making a video today, I'm going to do it anyway, because it's the long term. It's the long game that we're playing here on YouTube. It's not the short term. YouTube is a marathon. YouTube is not a sprint. Well, sometimes it can feel like a sprint because you get out of breath. But it's a marathon. It's the showing up every single day. It's the long haul. And if you have the time, not just today, not just in one day, but over the course of several months, even several years, to put into it and keep on showing up, keep on putting in the reps, that's when eventually you see the results that you want. I have, like I said, several other channels. My very first channel, it's called Hope and Sunshine. And years ago, I started in 2020. Well, really started posting videos on it in 2020. The channels existed before that, but in 2020, I started posting a lot of videos to that channel. And in 2021, the channel got monetized. And I was thinking, that's awesome. Within 10 months of starting to really focus on the channel, I was able to get it monetized. Well, fast forward a few months after that, at first it was making a few $100s a month, which is cool, 300, 400, 200, several months like that. And then later that same year, in November of 2021, it made the most that it's ever made. And it ended up making $3,333.59. And I know exactly why that happened. And I'm not willing to do it again because that channel was all about taking care of our medically complex daughter who has all kinds of issues. She has cerebral palsy, she has epilepsy, she's quadriplegic. So the channel is all about how we can have hope even when life seems hopeless. So I was posting several videos to this channel every week. And the reason the channel made so much money that 1 month is because just as a part of regular posting, showing people how we care for our daughter, that month she just so happened to have a spine surgery. And that spine surgery caused her to have to be in the hospital for about a month. And in the process, I'm just doing what I normally did on the channel, and those videos blew up. People really were supporting us in the journey there, and you know, I appreciate all the people who supported us and followed our story. But in that process, I realized that yes, they were there for us, and yes, they were supporting us in the journey. And for most people, that was awesome. But for a lot of people, it was also sensationalized. And a lot of the subscribers that we got as a result of that, they were only interested in seeing her go into the hospital. And I just wasn't okay with that. You know, it's one thing to say as a dad, as a family, to say we're going to put our lives out there on the internet for other people to watch and hopefully inspire and give joy and hope and that kind of thing. But it's another thing from the flip perspective to realize that a lot of people, I'm sure that they didn't want to see our daughter, you know, doing bad and feeling pain and these kinds of things. But in a way, they were only watching for our difficult moments of our lives. And I mean, I didn't want to make the channel about that. that was the opposite of what I wanted to do with the channel. It's just, we want to provide hope and joy. Anyway, all that being said, when it comes to growing on YouTube, yes, we want to see growth and even explosive growth sometimes, but we also have to ask ourselves, are we willing to do what it takes to see that? And sometimes the answer is no. Like for that channel, I realized that, yeah, I wanted to see it grow, but I'm more okay with slow growth and slow monetization possibilities than really doing what I knew could work to make it grow even faster. So I put a break on that kind of content. We still show family life on that channel. We still show, I still try to inspire people with hope and joy, even using much of my daughter's story to inspire that hope and joy, and yet not in a sensational way. And not to say that I ever did it wrongly, I'm not sure. But I definitely am much more careful about how the extent to which we show our daughter's medical care and these kinds of things. Anyway, all that being said, I just want you to think about, and honestly, myself, I still need to often think about not just showing up every day, but showing up in such a way as to say, this is the direction that I want to go with my channel. These are the things that I want to do in order to see growth. And I know that if I keep on showing up, if I keep on doing the things that lead to the kind of growth that I want, eventually that's going to happen. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm just an average guy.